Ryan Williams, tailback from Lee Summit West High School. As Lauren Holman mentioned a moment ago, that has become a pipeline from Lee Summit West down here to Columbia. Williams, a 6-foot, 180-pound tailback from Lee Summit West. Similar in size to some of these Mizzou running backs we've seen in recent years, like a Marcus Murphy, a Henry Josie, Kendall Lawrence, Hansbrough, Ish Witter. Similar size to those guys. 2013 as a junior, 946 rushing yards. Averaged 7.5 yards per carry, scored 12 touchdowns, and helped lead his Lee Summit West team to a state championship. As a senior this last season, 913 rushing yards in only 10 games. Averaged just over 7 yards a carry, scored 5 touchdowns, and also increased his production catching the football out of the backfield. 29 receptions for 259 yards and a touchdown. And he also had some experience. If you look up his film on Huddle, you can see him running the Wildcat some at Lee Summit West, so they trusted him with a lot of the offense there. Quick and elusive, really a tough kid, not afraid of contact, kind of reminds you of Hansbrough a bit in that regard, and just a tremendous burst of speed whenever he gets an opportunity. That's Ryan Williams, 6-foot, 180-pound tailback from Lee's Summit West High School. We'll also remind you to get a look at some of this video. You can go to Gary Pinkel's YouTube channel, and you can check out extended video highlights of each and every one of these signings throughout the morning. And also follow at Gary Pinkel, at Mizzou Football, at Mizzou Network. Tweet us questions, and we can ask our coaches and talk about it here on the air. But right now we're talking about Ryan Williams, tailback from Lee Summit West High School. Tell us a little bit more about Ryan Williams in particular. What stands out about him that you really like?
Smooth athlete, great competitor. I mean, those two things. He when he's challenged, and when they ask him if they want somebody to go cover someone in basketball or go cover a great receiver who'd never played corner before this year, hey Ryan, go over and play corner and cover this great receiver. He's the first guy to say, "You betcha, I can't wait to do it." And I think in basketball he's a point guard, and he just shoots whenever he needs his team to win, and he always covers the best player. But I think Ryan is he's kind of unheralded in this class, so to speak, just because he committed such a long time ago, and I think they moved him around a little bit on offense where he didn't have 4,000 yards rushing, but they utilized him in different ways this year. And I think that Lee Summit didn't have a stronger year overall. Lee Summit West didn't have a stronger year overall, but Ryan, he was doing several different things for their team, and we think he can be a great addition to us.
How important is that experience catching the football, as you mentioned, doing so many different things? Because here at Mizzou, the offense here uses the running backs in a lot of different ways.
It's huge for us to be able to not to change personnel. We call it 11 personnel when you have one tight end and one running back in the offensive scheme. And if you can take your running back and put him in the I formation on one play, the next play split him out, and then you're in empty backs with no back in the backfield, obviously, because he can run routes, can catch the football, like a Marcus Murphy, for example. It makes it very difficult for the defenses to call their adjustments to see, hey, this is the defense we want to have against certain personnel. And we feel real good about Ryan being able to catch the football out of the backfield.